Star Wars only. I don't know what the fuck your problem is.
Today's rant/video is me talking about The Last Jedi. Again, I know it's been 7 years, and you know what? I'm also tired of seeing you guys talk about every movie every year. Every year in December, it's, oh, The Force Awakens came out 9 years ago, The Last Jedi came out 7 years ago, and The Rise of Skywalker came out 9 years ago. Isn't it funny how time moves? Yeah, I understand. Yes, it's been 7 years. And now I can't wait to see all these dumb videos with Last Jedi 7 years later. I saw someone steal, another one of my title things where it's The Phantom Menace 25 years later. You guys are just so unoriginal. You can't even make documentaries as good as me. The Star Wars YouTubers and the influencers, God, you guys just suck. You all suck. And this sucks too. I hate these kind of tweets and these narratives, but this has been going around a lot lately. Around the Galaxy is probably one of the bigger shill Star Wars podcasts. So when I say shill, I mean someone you will never see critique really anything and always takes the safe side that happens to be on the side of Lucasfilm, just conveniently. And as usual, you get this narrative from Last Jedi Defenders, and it says, on this, the birthday of The Last Jedi, I will reiterate my firm belief that people who hate that movie don't understand it. Not gatekeeping, not shaming anyone. I just don't think they took the time to get what it's all about. Sorry. Not sorry. That was hashtag sorry, not sorry. I forgot. My response to that is you've got to be one of the dumbest fucking idiots on the planet to think that The Last Jedi is this deep and profound movie that you got to watch a couple times, Thunder. You got to really just sit there and think about it and understand it. You know, when Rose says we're not fighting what we hate, we're saving what we love. You got to think about that. What does that mean? To not fight what you hate, but save what you love. That's deep, brother. God, that's some deep shit. What does that even mean? What does that even mean, bro? Or that scene where Luke is drinking the green milk from the alien titty. It's been 7 years. I still don't know what that meant. What did it mean when he sipped out of it and he did a kind of look? That's so deep. That's cool. That's great quality storytelling right there. Or when Luke basically just says, I'm abandoning my friends and family who all want me to come save the galaxy. What do you think? I'm just going to go out there with my laser sword and face on the First Order? What does that really mean? What is that telling us? When Luke says the Jedi should die, this is my this belief that because you like something, that means you understand it. And therefore, if someone doesn't like it, it means they don't understand it. This is Star Wars, okay? This is not Citizen Kane, all right? This isn't the German show Dark on Netflix, where you actually do kind of have to think about some of the stuff here. Or Dune, where there's a little more politics in it and everything like that. But this narrative from people like this is what has broke the fandom. It is this inability to have an honest dialogue with anybody without putting down the other side. It is them saying, these people who like The Last Jedi, dude, you're an idiot because you don't like it. I like it because I smart. I understand. I understand The Last Jedi. I'm smarter than you. It's not the case at all. There are people who just think it's those people you see who basically live in the cities, live online, and they think that's basically the world and don't understand that there's so much more to the world than whatever the hell they think they got going on. All right. That's what kills me with this kind of stuff, this narrative. It's not only disingenuous, it's actually damaging the fandom. And it's what's led to such a divide in the fandom is that we truly cannot have honest discussions and dialogue with each other anymore. You can't really get people who like The Last Jedi to talk to someone who doesn't like The Last Jedi without it becoming something like this. Oh, you just don't understand it. You just don't. I firmly believe you don't understand it. That's why you hate the movie. It's not that deep. I understand The Last Jedi. Do people not like The Phantom Menace because they don't understand it? No, it was as stupid back then when prequel fans were like, oh, the prequels are actually secretly brilliant. What? I think people need to understand things. Just because you like something does not make it objectively good. And it does not mean that you just simply understand it and therefore you like it. I remember watching Interstellar with my mother in theaters. And at the end of it, she goes, that seemed really good, but I don't know if I'm smart enough to understand it. And I was like, look, I don't even understand the whole quantum physics aspect. That was a banger movie, all right? You don't need to understand The Last Jedi because there's really nothing to understand. Like, it's not that deep. It's not that complex of writing and story structure that is the reason people are like, oh, I'm not a fan of it or anything like that. No, it was a boring film. Star Wars is supposed to be fun. What is fun about The Last Jedi? I understand Luke's story. It's just extremely disappointing that after 40 years, wanting to see my hero be a hero again, he goes from being a Jedi to not being a Jedi, basically. And he's like, I'm done. Yeah, no, the Jedi suck and everything like that. Your heroes telling you that they're losers is not very fun to watch. And that's what this movie was. It was basically just telling you that, oh, I subverted your expectations. It's not what you expected and everything like that. Like, what? Do people not understand Rey being a nobody? Or Kylo Ren killing Snoke? Like, why he did that? Why these... So once again, I must reiterate, it's not that complicated. The Last Jedi is not that deep of a movie. If you don't like it, it's not because you don't understand it. You're just not smart, all right? It's just because you don't like it, all right? Not everybody wants to see their childhood hero be a loser and a depressive asshole who gives up on his friends and family and everything like that. That's something that people just don't understand either. They think it's just like human nature. Yeah, it is human nature to go into your nephew's room in the middle of the night and pull out a lightsaber. And that's another funny thing too, is like, well, he wasn't trying to kill him. Yeah, I'm going to point a gun at your head while you're sleeping, and then you tell me if I was going to kill you or not. It's a little weird, right? Like, come on. This movie basically turned Luke into an evil, depressive asshole and completely derailed most of the Star Wars franchise at this point. And what's also funny is the common consensus. This is one thing I think a lot of people are going to have an issue with going forward in life, is that there is a thing called reality, and there is the popular culture view of things. Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, you might not be a fan of the Rolling Stones, but they were big for a reason. And so if you say something like the Rolling Stones isn't good, it's like, no, that is a subjective opinion, but objectively they are. You want to know why? Because they were the Rolling Stones and they were huge for a reason. Okay. The reason The Last Jedi has not really resonated with pop culture or the world, you want to know why? Because it wasn't really that good. And all the people who like The Last Jedi all tend to have the same kind of beliefs and opinions on movies and everything like that. And a lot of people who dislike The Last Jedi, you have a vocal minority online, but the vocal majority, well, actually, it would be the silent majority in this case, just don't care. They watched The Last Jedi and then went, okay, I'm done with Star Wars. So, yeah, it's always funny seeing people defend shit. Oh, I like this movie. It's because I understand it and you don't understand it. Well, then I guess you're just smarter than everyone else in the world. Last Jedi didn't resonate with, majority of the people, but it did with you. So you must be the smart person, right? And you must be Rian Johnson's great little friend because you just understand. You're so smart, Mr. Around the Galaxy. You just understand things that no one else can. And so, I can't wait to see what else I don't understand. People didn't like The Phantom Menace or Attack of the Clones back in the day. It's just because they didn't understand it. It's not because they were bad fucking movies. Like, come on, man. Oh my God. Solo, bad movie. Oh, I like it. Well, good for you, but it's a bad movie. Rise of Skywalker, it's really not that bad. The fact that you have to say it's not that bad means it's that bad, all right? Last Jedi is a shitty film. Narratively, it's weak. Characters mean nothing, and it is joyless. It is absolutely joyless of a film. But it is well made. It is very well made. Very well directed. Just not great written quality, Just not my thing, personally. But, maybe it's just because I don't understand. So tell me in the comments, do you guys understand The Last Jedi? I don't know if you understand it. If you don't understand it, go hit up Mr. Around the Galaxy, and that Shill podcast is going to break it down for you, okay? He's going to explain The Last Jedi so you, the dumbass idiot that you are, can understand The Last Jedi. And once you understand it, you'll like it. Okay, you're going to like it. Your heroes are losers. They're going to give up on you, and nothing means anything. Thank you for watching. Star Wars Only. I'll piss you off next time here on the Star Wars Only YouTube channel. Become an Only fan today by subscribing, and maybe then you'll understand The Last Jedi. See you all next time. May the Force be with you, always.